So you know those battles in World of Tanks where you get frustrated because you play a fast tank destroyer, you want a field map somewhere with bushes, and you get Himmelsdorf, or you're playing a big heavy tank that's slow, like a Type 4 heavy or whatever, and you wind up with a big open field like Malnovka. That's really frustrating and really just demoralizing sometimes if you maybe don't know how to play your tank to its strengths even in every environment. So we're playing the Super Hellcat right now, and we got Himmelsdorf, and it's just craziness and always crazy. But in the early game, what I like to do is push and try to act like a light tank, sort of, so to speak, and get some shots off here, get some spotting here. Anybody that's crossing this middle section here is going to get hit by me, and I got the artillery ding there, so I pulled up to where the house would block the shot. And now what we're going to do is roll backwards and swing around to the right, and I'm actually going to pause this, and I'm going to showcase or show you here on the map. What we're going to do is swing right around here, and we're going to go right up to this position here. And what that's going to allow us to do is roll out and put fire down here on this guy and get him out of the game, and then we're going to be able to shoot across. So we're going to be able to shoot across back here and across up here into this heavy tank. So you can see that heavy tank alley for us, we got like 2 tanks, okay? They've got like 6. So what we need to do is get up here where we can put effective fire across here. And what I know by them having so many tanks over here is that there's not a ton on this side. So I'm going to be able to roll up here, put down damage on this side of the map, and then shoot across and get damage down over here. So we're going to see how this plays out. But it's all about putting your tank in a position where they can be effective. I know the Super Hellcat well. It's one of my favorite tanks to play. It and the regular Hellcat, love this tank. I don't play it often enough, really. But very, very, very good tank. So we're going to roll up here and see what we got. And we got a J Panther that we didn't know about here. Put one into him there. Good, nice shot. And our teammate tried to shoot him. I request fire. I noticed he's already shot. So I'm going to go ahead and try to put another one in. And I really should have loaded the APCR here and instead of just shooting these AP rounds. But I thought maybe I can get them put through. And I put another AP through the OI experimental. Now I'm going to push up here. And the J Panther is waiting on me to do this. But he missed. He doesn't shoot me this time. So I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe he's looking at someone else. And I'm watching the map, watching the progression of the battle. I know I've got to get up here pretty quickly. So I load an APCR round, put it through the J Panther, finish him off. And because my team is folding on the other side, so I know I'm going to have to hurry here. And so I try to put a regular AP round through the OI experimental. He nails me right there. And I'm going to go ahead and push up, keep this building between me and him, and focus on the tanks to my left. Try to put some pressure on them to kind of hold off their advance just a little bit. And I'm watching. I'm going to try and put one more into him. Go ahead and put another one into him, finish him off. Or here in just a moment, we're going to try and finish him off. And here we go. He's down. Okay, now we can focus our full attention to the left side. And you can see that we can shoot through the gap I was talking about. The Oni is right here, and he's got his side presented to us. He's not paying us any attention because my team are already aiming at him, right? So he's not thinking there's anybody at all over here that's going to hurt him. Well, I missed the first shot, but I nail him in the side with the second one. He's like, wait a minute. There's someone over there. But he can't see me. They don't have the vision to see me. I'm in a position where I control the entirety of the engagement. There's nothing the Oni can really do versus me at this moment in time. And I can just continue to put shots in his side. He's not going to push up anymore, but we've got a Dreadnought coming, and I'm going to have to put one into him because that is a dangerous tank for me. He's going to kill me in one shot if he hits me. So I put a shot into the Dreadnought. I'm thinking, okay, now what do we need to do? Because my team is still folding, and the Dreadnought had me spotted, so I got to roll back here and wait for me to be unspotted. Wait for a 6th sense to go away. That way I can poke back out here safely and shoot at the new position that enemy tanks are in, which is further up. And you can see our guy put a good one in the Oni there. And I tried to put one in and finish him off. And just couldn't quite make it connect. But we're going to go ahead and finish him off here in just a moment. We're going to wait on him to roll out. Boom. Oni down. Tier 7 heavy tank, super heavy tank. That's in a good position for him. Completely wiped out of this game. So now we're going to try and put effective fire down into the sides here. But you see it's not going to happen. So what we're going to do, instead of going and facing down what will definitely kill us in the Dreadnought, we're going to go help our team deal with the guys that are pushing towards our base. And I'm going to try and put one in here. Completely missed because I have like a little bit of lag right there. And then I noticed there's a Chaffee on the hill, and I'm thinking, okay, he's going to shoot at me. Well, he backs off completely and doesn't shoot at me. I get the artillery warning, so I put the building between me and him. And we put ourselves in a position where we can try and put down some fire on this VK-30. Put one shot into him, and he's going to wind up dying here. But we're not going to keep sitting there. We're going to try and maneuver around back towards our base because we got 3 tanks moving towards our base. And by all intents and purposes, I thought we had a Chaffee also doing the same thing, but I didn't realize he was already dead at this point. And so I'm just pushing around trying to defend the base. You see the T-29 got the VK-30, and we're going to try and defend the base. We got a Churchill sitting back here, and then the Stuart Mill gets killed. And then the P-43 gets killed. And so I'm thinking, okay, we've got this one sort of in the bag. So what we're going to do is push down now and help our teammates who are pushing towards the enemy base because, you know, they're doing a push. It's still a close game. It still could be anybody's game at this point because we don't know how healthy our T-29 is. And I tried to sneak one into the Jagdpanzer IV there. Just couldn't quite make it happen. But we're going to go ahead and go over there and slap him and kill him, get him out of the game. And I almost can't stop in time. This is almost really bad. I mean, if he would have hit me, that would have been tragic because we would have lost hit points that we desperately need in case we need to trade with anybody. I see that the Dreadnought's coming for the IS-2. And so I'm thinking, I got to help this guy out because the Dreadnought's going to probably kill him. But luckily, he gets a good hit there on the Dreadnought, sets him on fire, and before I can get here, he puts down the IS-2. I missed my shot. That's all there is to it. And now we're going to make sure that we pin him here. And then I noticed something shocking. The artillery was there, and I had no idea. And he could have killed me there, could have taken me out of the game. But luckily, I was able to get around him and kill him, and he missed me. So that was a very close moment right there. My heart was racing. Now I know that the Hellcat 105 was on top of the hill last. So I say, okay, I'm going this way, and I'm going to go up here, see if we can't get him out of the game, you know, put the Hellcat down. There's no sense in me trying to cap when there's just one tank and it's a Hellcat 105. No sense in me trying to cap. Between most of us being here, we could pressure him enough to put him down. I'm confident we can kill him, and I'm not terribly worried about it. So I'm going to push the hill here, along with our heavy tank, who I don't know which heavy tank that is. He's also pushing the hill. And so we're going to try our best to corner this Hellcat up here on this hill. We got a heavy tank coming up Heavy Tank Alley, so if he goes down the side route there, we'll know about it. And also the tank destroyer is putting pressure on that location as well. You can see he tops the hill there versus my T-29. And it's a win-win. There's nothing that Hellcat's going to do. And we get a crazy win on a map that most of the time people get frustrated when they have tank destroyers like this and they try and play on. And, you know, they get really upset, really frustrated. Our T-29 did really well as well with 2,600 damage and 4 kills. So between the two of us, we killed 2/3 of the enemy team and did the majority of the damage. If I had have just got mad and frustrated and gave up on that one, I would have done nearly as well. So don't, you know, even though you may not think that the map is suitable for your tank, chances are you can do particularly well if you just pay attention. I mean, we got a Top Gun medal there, 1,470 base experience, and we did 2,100 damage. Not a bad game, in my opinion. And so that's what I want to talk to you about today is no matter what map you're in, no matter what tank you're in, there's always something effective that you can do to outcome or influence the outcome of a game. And that's going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Let me know how I've done in today's video, and stay tuned for more World Tanks content. Also, I'm streaming now on twitch.tv/HamboneYT, and you can find me there late in the evening streaming World Tanks console. See you guys on a live stream or in my next video. Thank you, and bye-bye.